Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Laura Schwerzler, and I represent Royal Caribbean. I have the distinct pleasure of partnering with the Cruise Web, and I am so excited to tell you a little bit more about our return to adventure this summer. Now, even though I represent Royal Caribbean, I highly recommend working with your Cruise Web consultant. They are your expert advisor, and while we'll cover quite a bit in the next 30 minutes, you may have specific questions about your vacation. And that's what they're there for. They can walk you through every step of the way and help you find the best summer adventure for your friends and family. So let's dive right in here. First and foremost, I wanted to start with some of the steps we're taking at Royal Caribbean to ensure a healthy, happy, and safe vacation. We've been working with a panel of the world's leading health experts to develop these protocols. So everything you'll see in these next few slides is based on their recommendations. 100% fresh filtered air. We recently did an independent study of our upgraded air filtration, and I'm happy to report that we got an A+. More on that in a minute here. Medical grade cleaning standards. Our sanitization efforts and protocols are all EPA certified, so they're safe for you and disinfect all of the areas using the latest techniques in electrostatic fogging, really safe and upgraded medical facilities and expert care. So for the first time in Royal Caribbean's history, we are working with our Chief Medical Officer that we hired last year. He has helped us develop all of these facilities, more doctors and nurses, and upgrade our equipment, developing sound care plans. And finally, I think this is the most important, safe and timely return to home in any scenario. We want you to have full confidence that Royal Caribbean has worked with our local governments, our ports of call, and have a sound plan in place should you or any of your family members need to be transported home. I'm going to tell you more about that and some of the protocols in just a second here. So some of the things and the efforts and measures we're taking within our staterooms. First and foremost, our muster 2.0. But what's the first thing that we do when we get on a cruise ship? We have to go to our muster drill. Well, Royal Caribbean has really reimagined this experience. You are able now to watch your muster video from your Royal app using your smartphone or on your stateroom TV. Now, think about this. Now you can watch your safety video, check in. You have 4 hours to visit your physical muster station. So you can do that from the pool deck. There's no need to interrupt your vacation or to congregate. It's a really wonderful way to ensure that we are implementing physical distancing and also making it a seamless vacation start. Some of the welcome amenities. Complimentary face masks and hand sanitizing. Now, I know that masks are a hot topic, and I will say at Royal Caribbean, we are really working with this panel to make sure we are on the cutting edge of science. We want this to be a fun vacation for your family and up to the Royal Caribbean standards. So we don't anticipate that mask wearing, as long as you're with your travel party on the pool deck, you know, some of the areas when you're sitting down, for example, to dine, that you'll have to be fully masked all the time. It's really going to reflect what we have seen on land these last 13 months, where you know, we are using our best judgment and also working to really make sure that all of that is in place when we can't physical distance. So for example, in the elevators, in the hallways, we'd like to think that some of these protocols will be phased out, and that will determine again, our healthy return to sail panel and all of the expert recommendations. Room service, so new contactless delivery protocols to ensure that your meals are safely and conveniently delivered. Anything that we can do to make a more touchless experience is important. So our digital day planner, you can conveniently access your cruise compass from your Royal app right on your phone. You can also do a line queue, for example, for some of our onboard activities like the Flow Rider Surf Simulator. So lots of information to cover. Talk with your CruiseWeb consultant. They will walk you through all of these different protocols as they evolve. All right, our fresh filtered air. We've upgraded our ship's air filters to change over about 15 to 20 times per hour. So that is all brand new. I'm going to show you a quick video here all about the upgrade to our air filtration system.
On board Royal Caribbean ships, you can breathe easy, whether you're in your stateroom or any other space on board. That's because the ship's HVAC system continuously intakes 100% fresh, filtered outdoor air, pulling air in from one side of the ship and out through the exhaust system on the other side of the ship. Any given space on board is continuously ventilated with new, fresh air. With a total air change of up to 12 times an hour in your stateroom and up to 20 times an hour in large public spaces. An added layer of protection, known as a fan coil unit, works as a dedicated filter within a space, such as your stateroom or a public venue. It continuously cleans and cools the air as it moves through the space, using a high-grade filter. Should you sneeze or cough, the aerosolized particles do not have a chance to linger for long in a given space. This is thanks to the effective combination of air ventilation, air filtration, and fresh air intake. An independent assessment by the University of Nebraska Medical Center confirms that cross-contamination of air between spaces on board is virtually impossible thanks to the robust ventilation system. There's nothing like the fresh air of the open ocean, and with Royal Caribbean, you're always enjoying 100% fresh, filtered air.
So we are open for adventure, starting with Adventure of the Seas, sailing this summer, round trip from Nassau, June through September of 2021. So talk to your CruiseWeb consultant about booking these today. I absolutely love this itinerary. 2 full days at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. That's our private island destination in the Bahamas. A day of cruising and into another favorite port of call, COZUMEL, Mexico. A chance to enjoy the ship again for a day of cruising, into the beautiful Grand Bahama Island, and finally back to Nassau, Bahamas. So this is open to all guests with no residency restrictions. Now, everything that I'm talking about here, as far as protocols are concerned, do apply to our summer sailings. So for those of you that are booked on future cruises into 2022, again, we want to stay on the cutting edge of science. So some of these protocols are going to change. It's also worth mentioning that they are going to vary by the destination. So for the Adventure of the Seas, for example, from Nassau, we do have the requirement for all guests that are 18 or older to be vaccinated and to show proof of vaccination. Now, if they're 18 or under, a negative PCR COVID test is required. There is no vaccination required. We really want all of our guests to feel confident and to have a negative PCR test in hand within 3 days of sailing. Now, again, that could change, and it's going to vary by the destination. We will finalize and let everyone know what is needed 30 days ahead of time. So plenty of time to get everything together. Stay in close contact with your CruiseWeb consultant, and they will let you know if there's a change as far as the PCR testing is concerned. Maybe it will be 5 days out, 3 days out, but all of that will be well communicated to you ahead of time. Now, of course, you'll still need all of your regular travel documents, your passport available, and an enhanced health questionnaire that will be completed 24 hours prior to sailing. So that will be accessible on the Royal Caribbean app. This is also important when it comes to the embarkation process, checking in ahead of time to make sure that we are staggering at the port, allowing for additional physical distancing. So the beautiful Adventure of the Seas, she is part of our Voyager class, about 3,000 capacity. Now, a note here, we do anticipate starting out with a reduced capacity, plenty of space to spread out and enjoy all of the different amenities with your family and friends on board. Adventure of the Seas was revitalized in 2018. We like to say she was amplified to add all of these new features that you see here. I love this Perfect Storm dual water slide. Plenty of activities for kids and families. Our amazing entertainment. We do have an ice skating rink. In fact, the Voyager class was the first to introduce our ice skating rinks with a free skate and these world-class shows. Plenty of different dining options in the main dining room, all kinds of bars and lounges to enjoy. But when it comes to the delicious dining on board, again, this will really reflect what we're seeing on land here. Opportunities for physical distancing. I know that we all love our buffets, and do not worry, the buffets in the Windjammer are not going away. You may see that they are being served by crew, staggered a bit again. So Royal Caribbean wants to ensure that not only is this a safe vacation and a healthy vacation, but up to the standards and what you're used to when cruising with Royal Caribbean. So on board Adventure of the Seas, we do have our Flow Rider Surf Simulator, Perfect Storm water slides, and our award-winning Adventure Ocean program. This is good for kids any age from 6 months all the way up to 17 years old. We have our Royal Babies and Tots, our tiniest cruisers, and our Teen Club, everything in between for the kids to enjoy. Now, when it comes to onboard activities, we do anticipate that most will be open. Again, you'll be using your Royal app to do a lot of that scheduling and ensure that we have physical distancing in place, and plenty of opportunities for you to enjoy the amenities. All right, a little bit about the dining on board Adventure of the Seas. Our specialty dining Chops Grill Mainstay Steakhouse, a guest favorite. We also have Johnny Rockets, so you can enjoy your milkshake, grab your hamburger. Izumi, one of my favorites, wonderful sushi and hibachi experience. Giovanni's Table. This is our mainstay Italian restaurant. Fresh made pastas and antipasto. And of course, who doesn't love Ben & Jerry's ice cream? So we do have Broadway style productions, live music, a pool deck with an outdoor movie screen available, and of course our ice skating shows. Now the casino here you see in the back, again, this picture may look a little different on board. Rather than having someone in the middle, there's going to be distancing implemented. Really a great opportunity though to enjoy all of the ship's amenities, in this case at a reduced capacity. So within this itinerary, you will originate in Nassau, Bahamas. When it comes to shore excursions, Royal Caribbean always recommends booking a Royal Caribbean excursion. We have licensed and bonded partners. It's an assured arrival back to the ship, and expert tour guides that have been vetted. Also, 48-hour cancellation for any reason. Now, we have not put in place yet a protocol that's definitive when it comes to shore excursions independently. So we may find that our Healthy Sail panel recommends to have just Royal Caribbean excursions. Again, that will be finalized 30 days prior to your trip. So lay back, enjoy your on vacation, plenty of opportunities to visit Pearl Island, a chance to see Atlantis, the resort in Nassau, Bahamas, or you can explore New Providence tour in this beautiful port of call. Moving on to my favorite topic, Perfect Day at Coco Cay. This is our private island experience in the Bahamas. There is nothing like it. The best thing about this itinerary, you have 2 full days in Coco Cay. So you have a chance to enjoy our chill side of the island and our thrill side of the island. Our Oasis Lagoon, the largest freshwater pool in the Caribbean with swim-up bar. Harbor Beach, a great way to chill out and have the absolute best beach day. Lots of dining options. We have 3 different chill grills, buffet style, swim-up bars, our Skipper's Grill available as well, and then Captain Jack's for some chicken wings and French fries. I would highly recommend checking out the Snack Shack and our Shack Burger, one of the best burgers that you will have, not just in the Bahamas, but really any burger around. It's truly worth the calories, guys. So talk to your CruiseWeb consultant about ways to enjoy Perfect Day at Coco Cay. You can have the island or spread out on the island and not spend a dime, have a great experience. There are some excursions or activities that will require an additional fee, and that is based on your particular cruise. So your consultant will tell you about that, give you an idea and a range of some of that here, but let's talk about ways to really chill out and chill at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. So our Oasis Lagoon, you can see here complimentary seating and umbrellas. I love the fact that your Sea Pass card that you use on board does translate to the island here. So if you've purchased a beverage package, that is available at our Swim Up Oasis Lagoon bar, also our beach on South Beach and Tiki Bar, any of the bars available in Cocoa Beach Club. You also have the option to rent a cabana. This is a great way to experience Perfect Day at Coco Cay, chill out and relax. Now, if you're a thrill seeker, you can do a day pass within our Thrill Water Park, 21 different water slides. You can see there, that's our Daredevil's Peak, the tallest water slide in the Caribbean. We also have a zip line available, and my favorite, Up, Up and Away. This will take you 450 feet up in the air. Great island views of Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Our Cocoa Beach Club. This is an area that was just opened in January of 2021. It's a bit of an elevated luxury beach club experience. Laid back as well. Their own private restaurant, private bar, and infinity pool. There is an additional cost to enter the Cocoa Beach Club. Starts at about $59 just for entry there to enjoy. You've got towel service, order off the menu, and I'm going to talk here a little bit about our overwater floating cabanas. You can see all of the amenities included. You have your own private steward to stock your mini bar fridge, bring you anything from the restaurant, a private area to hang out, your own slide there. So really, really great experience for these overwater floating cabanas. Also beach cabanas available. So think about this with your traveling party, your friends and your family. If you were to rent a cabana, for example, and it starts at $8.99, if you have 8 of your friends within that cabana and your traveling party, it's a really great way to enjoy the island and very cost efficient. So all of that can be booked in your pre-cruise planner. Talk to your cruise web consultant about the options available to you. So also within this itinerary, COZUMEL, Mexico, a great chance to enjoy snorkeling, ATV and beach club adventures, and an accessible Mayan experience to explore the ruins. Accessible shore excursions are available through Royal Caribbean, and talk to your consultant about booking those ahead of time. Great stop to Grand Bahama Island for an all-inclusive beach getaway, a combo snorkel and dolphin watch, if you'd like to do that, some of the best snorkeling in the Bahamas, or a family beach escape. So booking air in combination with the adventure of the seas is a great way to make a seamless vacation. We have the lowest airfare guarantee. So if you book your airfare with Royal Caribbean and a priced fare comes out that's lower, we will credit 110% of the difference back to your onboard spend account. Assured arrival. Now, if any issues or delays arise, we ensure that we will get you to the first port of call. You can book with full confidence. It's easy to reserve through your cruise web consultant. They will give you all of the pricing, all of the choice of airline, and offer 24/7 support. So in addition to these, the great air to sea options, there's a price advantage as well. We do fly out of all of the major gateways here. You can see all of the hubs and have specific savings. For example, if you're flying from the DC area and booking our air to sea product, you can see a savings of up to $475. So talk to your consultant, they will give you all of the pricing available. Now let's go ahead, I'm gonna show you a video here. I am so excited to return to cruising, and I think this will get you excited as well to see a video all about our return to adventure. Wow, if that doesn't get you ready for adventure, I'm not sure what will. I'm ready to go. All right, the second itinerary I'm going to talk about for our summer return to cruising is back to Bermuda. We are sailing on our beautiful Vision of the Seas. She is our Vision class ship, revitalized in 2016 here. She's open for sale now, a great itinerary to include perfect day at Coco Cay and 2 full days in Bermuda. So this ship is about 2,100 capacity. Again, initially sailing at a reduced capacity, plenty of chances to enjoy all of the different onboard amenities for families, rock climbing wall, our award-winning Adventure Ocean program, pools and whirlpools, including our adults-only solarium. Plenty of great dining options as well. We've got our Chops Grill, Azumi Steakhouse here. Also our Park Cafe, one of my favorite complimentary venues. You can go and get your egg frittata or your crumble wreck roast beef sandwich, sit out on the pool deck and just take in all the sights and scenes and ocean air. Also Giovanni's Table, our mainstay Italian, and of course Ben and Jerry's ice cream. So our Vision of the Seas has 8 different bars and lounges, an outdoor movie screen, live music, and Broadway-style production. We dock right in the beautiful naval dockyard in Bermuda. No need to tender. We pull right up to the destination and dock there. Shore excursions available to visit the beautiful Horseshoe Bay. You can explore St. George if you're a history buff, take in some of the British history there, and really a chance to relax and take in 2 full days in Bermuda. Now, this is also in combination with Perfect Day at Coco Cay and 2 sea days to enjoy all of the onboard amenities that I just mentioned. So talk to your CruiseWeb consultant about our exclusive Bermuda air pricing from the major gateways here. You can see savings up to $496, guaranteed lowest price through our air to sea. We make it very seamless and easy for you, a one-stop shop for your Royal Caribbean cruise. All right, switching gears here to the beautiful Jewel of the Seas, sailing from Cyprus starting in July. Now, if you have not been to Greece before, I would highly recommend it. This is what we call a quote-unquote bucket list trip to see some of these beautiful islands all through Greece. Now, you'll be sailing on the Jewel of the Seas. She has a 9-story centrum, an adults-only solarium, revitalized in 2016. What I really love about this ship is all of the sweeping glass views. You can see she does some of our most scenic itineraries. So when you're going into those little Grecian islands and ports of call, have an opportunity to have panoramic 360 views, get up close and personal. So she will be doing our 7-night Greek Isles, sailing from Limassol, Cyprus. So you can fly into Athens and take a second flight, about an hour and a half, into Limassol, Cyprus. Your CruiseWeb consultant will walk you through that, give you all of the air options available for July through October of 2021. You cannot beat this itinerary. Grecian history comes alive in Rhodes, Crete, and Athens. Also, those gorgeous little jewels like the Mykonos and Santorini. Really, really wonderful itinerary. All guests are welcome. There are no residency restrictions in this case as far as Greece is concerned. You can see here some opportunities to get into these beautiful ports of call, Santorini, to enjoy all of the fresh Mediterranean seafood, all of the history in Athens, the Parthenon, the Greek ruins. If you are a history buff, love beauty, good seafood, good wine, you cannot beat this itinerary. All right, so I'm going to switch gears here and just talk about a brand new itinerary for Royal Caribbean, even though it's not technically a summer sailing. This is something that is brand new, we have not done before. Sailing on the Grandeur of the Seas, which is the sister ship to the Vision of the Seas, very similar in layout and capacity for that. So everything I spoke about with the Vision is very similar to the Grandeur. She is doing 2 7-night Southern Caribbean itineraries, getting into 3 new ports of call for Royal Caribbean. So going into St. Vincent, Port of Spain, Scarborough, Tobago, really Southern Caribbean gems within these itineraries. A second one here, our 7-night Southern Caribbean, offers what we call the ABC Islands, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. Some of the most beautiful beaches and best snorkeling in the world. Now, if you'd like to do the ultimate 14-night Caribbean, you have all of that included, as well as some areas in Colombia, Panama, and Costa Rica. So all guests are welcome, and you can see here flights starting at $383, all different contracted air options. Now, if you'd like to do a pre or post hotel option, that is available as well. Lots of choices here. Turtle Beach Resort, our Hilton Barbados. Your CruiseWeb consultant will give you all of the different options here for a pre or post to extend your stay and your vacation. So some very impressive negotiated rates here from all of the major hubs. Savings available for that. You can see here, wow, going from Charlotte, savings of almost $1,000 depending on the itinerary going to Barbados. Now, in this case, in this itinerary, you can also book your transfers for Royal Caribbean. We really make it an easy, seamless process. So some of the offers that we have going on currently, our April offer, buy one, get one 60% off the second guest, 30% off your third and fourth guests. If you're booking in the future beyond our summer 2021 sailings, we do have some instant savings available as well. Great low pricing on all of the summer itineraries. So can't say it enough, your CruiseWeb consultant will help you find the best option, whether it is a resident rate, a military discount, all of that is at their disposal to advise you and your family. For our faithful Crown and Anchor guests, we do have double points available. So if you book by June 30th for any sailing through September 30th of 2022, you will receive what we call double points for our loyalty Crown and Anchor. So every night you sail with Royal Caribbean, you accrue loyalty points. That translates to all kinds of different benefits, future discounts, exclusive onboard events. Normally you would get 1 point per evening. Now you're getting double the points, so 2 points for every night that you sail with Royal Caribbean. If you are a junior suite or above, you are getting 4 points now with this promotion. So really, really great for our loyal Crown and Anchor members, and certainly something to take advantage of now. Talking about our Cruise with Confidence, we really want you to cruise with confidence. You have the opportunity, if you book by May 31st, to cancel for any reason right up to 48 hours prior to departure, no questions asked. We will offer you 100% future cruise credit to come back and sail with us at another time. Now, this also includes our best price guarantee. If there's any sort of pricing adjustment and pricing goes down within 48 hours, you are protected. So outside of final payment, we can adjust the pricing down for you. Within final payment, the difference will be translated to onboard spend. So lots of flexibility here. Again, we want you to feel completely comfortable and know that you have every opportunity if your travel plans change, if your comfort level changes, anything like that, you are covered under our Cruise with Confidence. So in closing here, I just want to mention Royal Caribbean is so excited to get back to sailing. All over the world, we have had 400,000 people with all the cruise line combined sail successfully, have wonderful family vacations. So I think that that speaks to we are ready. We are ready to return to sailing. 30 different countries have opened up their borders to welcome cruisers with very, very, very little instance of COVID interruptions, anything like that. So I think that that speaks volumes, and I really hope that you will consider talking more to your CruiseWeb consultant about that. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. If you could type those into the question box, we'll have a few minutes here to go over those. And I really just thank you for taking the time today. So let's go ahead to the chat box. All right, so this question came up quite a bit. Can we still book our independent shore excursions? That's something I mentioned as well. We will be finalizing that detail 30 days prior to sailing to let you know if that is a possibility to book independent excursions. For now, we do recommend to book through Royal Caribbean. All right, which COVID tests are covered by Royal Caribbean and which are our responsibility? That's a great question. Again, we are working closely with the destinations and ports of call. I'll give you an example for the Bahamas. So Nassau right now is requiring a negative COVID test to re-enter the country within 72 hours. So that is something that will be covered by Royal Caribbean on board at no cost to our guests. The guests will be notified of the results, of course, and have access to show that when they are coming back into the country, back through customs. That is on Royal Caribbean. Now, when it comes to the entry and the PCR test requirements, that is going to change by country. So, for example, in the Bahamas, it may be 3 days prior for a negative COVID test. In another destination, it may change and be 5 days. But that is something that, again, we'll confirm 30 days prior to your vacation. Plenty of time to make those arrangements, and that test is going to be on the onus of the guest. All right, are connecting staterooms still available for families? Yes, Royal Caribbean is a family brand, and we love to have connecting staterooms for your traveling party. That is one term that you're going to hear a lot as we finalize some of these protocols is traveling party. So people that are in your direct stateroom or within your family, that is kind of your bubble, we like to say. So when it comes to physical distancing on the pool deck, for example, you can be with your traveling party and there's going to be distance between you and another traveling party. It's a great way to ensure that everyone is staying together and having the best possible vacation with their loved ones on board and in port. All right, what is RC doing to ensure a smooth embarkation process? So some of those protocols are still being developed. A lot that I've mentioned in the presentation is going to be done on your Royal Caribbean app. So downloading that ahead of time for your health questionnaire to complete within 24 hours, making your port appointment to show up so we can stagger our embarkation process, that is going to be key in making sure that it's a really smooth process. All right, let's see. Are there any new luggage restrictions? No, we have not made any modifications to our luggage restrictions. And we are running short on time here, but I do encourage you, if you have any additional questions, please reach out to the CruiseWeb, talk to your expert consultant. You can call them, find them online at cruiseweb.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you learned a lot, and I look forward to welcoming you on board.